She back, she back, she back. Hey, it's Moments with Rainier. Alright, y'all. But, so, I'm big. So, part one was all about friends and exes. How you feel? Now, part two is about why people don't like to let stuff go. Like, I don't understand that to save my life. Why do people not let stuff go? Let it go. So this is what I'm going to say. So when you ended a relationship, right? Or even a situationship, whatever, right? Or even when you ended someone dating, when you're dating somebody, right? Or anybody that you're just interested in. Why do people can't let it go? Why do people always feel the need to always hold on to something? Like, let it go. The relationship ended. Why you still want to have conversations with the person? Why you still want to do stuff for the person? Like, let the situation or relationship go. Yes, I understand it takes time. I get it, because everybody's going to say, I know people are going to say, it's not as easy as people make it seem, and blah, 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 blah. I get it. I understand it. I truly understand it. Been there, done that. I understand it. However, though, in order for you to heal as a person, you have to let it go. Like, you have to let it go. And you absolutely delete the person number, delete their Instagram or whatever, their social media platform, until you get in a space where you are healed mentally, and where your heart is healed, so you can end up, being on their social media and stuff like that. But in the beginning, it's like, you need to let it go. When you have ended a relationship, let it go. Stop holding on to stuff. Like, and I feel like that's why it takes a lot of people very long to heal from situations and stuff like that, because they don't let it go. You have to just completely do a clean sweep. Yes, I know it's hard, but for your mental state and for your heart, you have to let it go completely. Not let it go a little bit, let all of it go and let it be dead. Like, let the situation die down, because that's the only way that you are going to heal. Like, and I'm starting from deleting pictures out your phones, from deleting numbers out your phone, from deleting family members of their family members, out your phone, deleting all things that remind you of your significant other or of your ex. Let it go. Say bye, and let it go, and not let it linger. Because I think sometimes, people always let stuff linger, whether it's oh, I'm periodically checking on you or whatever, or I see you on social media. And it's granted, when you see somebody or whatever, memories come back. You be thinking about memories and all the good times and all the other stuff or whatever. And it's no, you're in a space of you're trying to heal from the situation. And it's let it go. And matter of fact, and I can even bring it back down to one notch. Even if you're not in a space where the relationship or whatever you were in wasn't even that extreme to oh my God, I really don't need to necessarily heal, quote unquote, I still think that it's important to just let it go. So for instance, say if you're dating, right? I've been in this situation plenty of times. If I'm dating somebody and I'm just getting to know them or whatever, and we have conversations and stuff like that or whatever, right? And it could be we end up stop talking or whatever because we realize that our lifestyle don't align, or we just don't mesh at all, right? Let it go. We realize that or whatever. While I'm not going to continue to entertain you just for the sake of entertaining you, I am going to let it go. So what happens is you typically, most adults, you either some people go ghost or whatever. I've definitely done that too. Go ghost or whatever. I'm talking about in the beginning. You either go ghost, or you be look, our lifestyles online aligned, or I'm not the person that is for you or whatever, however you may say it or whatever. But just address it and you let it go. I'm going to delete the person number and then I'm going to keep it moving. And I think that's important. And I feel why? Because if I'm scrolling down my contact list, I'm not seeing the person's name. Oh my God, let me hit. No, let the situation go. You realize something about that person or something about it. The situation wasn't right for you, so you decided to move on. And let's even take a little step further, right? When you realize that you are in a relationship and that you are, dating one another and stuff like that or whatever, right? One of my first videos, I talked about the power of forgiveness, right? So letting go can also be taken in this way too. So when you are in this space of somebody did something to you or whatever, right? especially in relationships, somebody that did something to you or whatever, or you don't like somebody said or whatever, and somebody apologized, right? They apologize for the situation or for the act or whatever they did or for the words that they said, right? It's your responsibility to let it go. You are supposed to let it go. Once a person apologizes, you accept it and you move forward and you move on and let it go and to not bring it back up. So that's another way to look at it too, as just letting things go. And it's okay, y'all, to let things go and to let things be. And I feel like sometimes people don't do that. I think because of the unknown or because they are fearful or for many different things. But it's just like, let it go and let God. Like, let go, let God. I'm sure y'all have heard that saying before. Let go, let him have it. And just let go of the situation or whatever it is, because 9 out of 10, it's a reason why that situation or that relationship ended. So then let it go. And try your best, and it's okay. Everybody have their moments, because at the end of the day, I think what some people don't necessarily realize is like when you're ending a relationship or when things happen or whatever, and you let it go, that's a loss. So you're grieving, and it's okay to grieve. Like people always be like, oh well, when somebody died or whatever, like yes, that you can grieve from when somebody physically died or whatever, yes, but also a loss is when you were in a relationship for a long time and you're no longer in with that relationship, you're grieving, and it's okay to grieve, and it's okay to acknowledge that. But in your grieving process and in your healing process, it's very important for you to acknowledge yourself, number one, and number two, choose you. So in choosing you and in choosing yourself, therefore you have to take some necessary steps in order for you to heal. And some of those steps are deleting pictures. Some of those steps are deleting contact information. Some of those steps are not having contact with people, family members and stuff like that or whatever, or people, friends, or your ex's friends or whatever. Just really letting it go for real, because you want to realize, like, as you let it go, you'll be able to heal more because you'll be focusing on you instead of focusing on the relationship or what the relationship was and all about. It's just, let it go. Let it go. Let go and let go. She out here, deuces.